Hey, what is up guys? Guitarok here, welcome back to another Brave 9 video. Alright, so this live stream was a bit too long. I think I did a 5-hour live stream or was it 6 hours? There's a lot of information that I really don't want you guys to miss out, and I know some of you guys gets overwhelmed when you see a long stream, you tend to like skip it out. So important parts besides of what I did publish recently about the legendaries, I think you guys need to know about the 5 stars as well for rank boost, which should be your priority. Now, if you haven't already watched my previous video, please go and watch that first. It's very important. I think a lot of players still don't understand how the rank boost system works entirely. Some of them assume that it's gonna give stats overall, which is not true at all. You don't get crit damage, crit rate, etc. You're only getting the base 2 stats that the specific unit will have. Alright, in supporter's case, it's support percent and the HP, and if it's a warrior, defender, and magician, they'll be getting attack and HP. Now, not every single unit out there benefits from these 2 particular stats. Some units, like for example, Asmod, right, needs crit rate, crit damage more than anything else. So you gotta like be honest with yourself and ask yourself, is rank boosting that particular unit that you're thinking of is gonna help you in a certain way, you know? And also, it's very imperative for you to consider this as a huge investment. Again, it's not cheap. We have seen the rank boost prices. Alright, for legendary it's like 8,000 honor points, you know, for 5 stars it's like 5,000. It's a lot. Okay, so this is something that probably is going to take months before you can get a full team of rank boost. I would suggest prioritizing your arena team first. Don't worry about world boss and the rest, because those are the things that you'll get done eventually. So rank boosting them now, getting the extra ancient coins and diamonds, is not going to give you a big advantage at all. So you want to think of this in a long-term kind of investment, because again, it's very expensive. It's a huge investment, especially on the units, and those units that you're using for world boss or whatever might already be off meta. This is something that I think more players need to take more deeply into consideration, not just like randomly rank boosting whatever unit they prefer. Alright, so let's jump into the 5 stars. Alright, I'm gonna briefly mention a few of those units that I think are worth rank boosting. So let's talk about the warriors as well. I'm gonna give you my take on all the warriors, defenders, magicians, supporters. I'm just gonna briefly scroll through and give my opinion on who is worth it. If it's not worth it, I'm just gonna skip them. Alright, I'm not going to say like they are not worth it, because okay, who is worth it? Adin is worth it for sure. Okay, because Adin's base attack is already really high. Okay, he's gonna be able to get benefit from the attack. So I'm gonna say Adin is one of those that's quite worth it to rank boost. It's such a bummer that it doesn't improve his what do you want to call that? The defense part. But yeah, Adin's attack is gonna significantly be stronger. So before this, Adin sometimes struggle to kill Gran, sometimes struggle to kill Glacier, sometimes. But I have a feeling if you have a rank boosted Adin, that's gonna solve all that problem. It's gonna be much more consistent. Lyudmila is worth it. I thought she wasn't worth it at first, but her HP skills very good. Alright, she's gonna get much higher HP. I think once you equip runes, she can probably reach like 8k easily. And if you use her a lot, you pair her with Floria and stuff, yeah, she's freaking worth it, for sure. She's freaking worth it. The rest I'm not going to mention. Yuri and Elena, I don't think it's worth it. I feel like they are in the middle. I don't think they are worth it. I feel like they are okay, but I don't think they are worth it, because they are already kind of strong, and their damage mostly relies on their crit damage more. Ventana is not worth it as well, because Ventana, okay, the only time that Ventana is going to be worth it if she struggle to kill taunt, right? Ventana can kill all the taunters already out there. Who can Ventana not kill? Maybe Kaylin, right? That's about it. All the taunts, she will be able to one-shot. So rank boosting Ventana will not help her in any way. It doesn't give her anything, right? If you rank boost her, she doesn't immediately kill Kaylin. She still struggles with Kaylin still. That's the only taunter that she cannot kill. She will still be able to kill Bane. She will still be able to kill Gran. So I don't think she's worth rank boosting at all. Gunter might be worth it. Okay, if you can get this guy to plus 15, because he's gonna rely on his attack a lot, right? he might be able to benefit from that. But he's like a maybe kind of thing. Jin is not worth it, for sure. Don't rank boost your Jin, please. That's the last thing you want to do. Christina is not worth it. Dalby is not worth it. Right now, she might not be even worth using at all. Yeah, Jin is not worth it because, you know, he doesn't need more stats. Yeah, that's about it for the 5 stars. Let's go to Defender, Blam. Okay, so we have a couple of these. Dwen is not worth it. Super not worth it. The reason why Dwen is not worth it, because again, I'm going to repeat, when you rank boost, it's only going to increase attack and HP, okay? So a lot of Dwen's skill relies on defense. Like this skill relies on attack, which is fine, but this skill relies on defense. Your defense multiplier times attack times additional damage, and this skill relies on defense as well. So it's not super worth it at all. It's like, yeah, it's like one of the last few ones that I would recommend. Orphina, let's see. I don't think Orphina is worth it. Let me see. Yeah, Orphina is not worth it as well. She already one-shot almost every unit that she can. Yeah, so you don't get anything here. It doesn't fix her defense thing. And also if Celia is everywhere, she doesn't like improve anything. I feel like she's a very bad one to rank boost. Benshina might be worth it. Purely just for her HP. I don't know how good it is. Let me see. She's fallen off the meta for sure. I don't think rank boosting her is gonna bring her back into the meta. You know what? Scratch that. Benshina is not worth it. It doesn't protect her against anything. She still dies to Ventana. She doesn't die to Bane, right? Benshina doesn't die to Bane. So I don't think she's worth it. If she dies to Bane and rank boosting her will make her does not die to Bane, then it's worth it. But if she doesn't, then I don't see a reason to rank boost her. Sometimes she dies. If she dies in 2 hits, I don't think she doesn't die to 1 hit is what I meant. If she dies to 2 hits, I don't think rank boosting her is gonna help with that. She will still die to 2 hits, I think. That HP that she have will not be enough. So Bane. Okay, Bane is a complicated one, right? So let's talk about Bane for a little bit. Bane might be worth it if you have a Bane plus 15 because Bane's HP will make sure that he deals more damage, right? So in a way, Bane is kind of worth it in a way because when you rank boost, it does increase his HP, therefore increase his efficiency as a whole. Like right here, his HP scaling is way higher. So he's definitely much stronger than before. Cowley increased by only 2k. Yeah, but that 2k might be enough to one-shot somebody because you have to remember Bane deals fixed damage, right? Cowley though. I don't think Cowley is worth it because she has fallen off the meta. So I do think that Velter is worth it though. I think Velter is definitely worth it. Because a rank boosted Velter means that he will not die to Bane in 1 hit, number 1. Number 2, Velter's this skill, alright, additional HP times 150% additional damage. This one boosts HP based on his base HP, right? So that means his HP is going to be boosted even more. So since his skill is reliant on his HP, I think rank boosting a Velter is a smart play right here. Okay, so I do think that his scaling is going to be way better. His attack relies on his HP, and also his scaling of his HP increase every time when he hits an enemy also relies on his HP. So yeah, definitely Velter is worth it, in my opinion. Who else? Helga, no. Please don't rank boost your Helga. Please do not rank boost Helga. You want her to have as low stats as possible so that she dies. Catherine. Edwin. Catherine is not worth it. Yeah, the rest is not worth it. The only magician that I think is worth it is maybe Velter. Frisha. I think Frisha is not worth it. I don't think Frisha is worth it. The reason why is because Frisha's stats relies on enemies' graves. Wait, is it enemies' graves or allies' grave? I forgot. When allies' grave, right? So if you don't have grave, rank boosting her, and she doesn't have any grave, it's not going to improve her significantly. she will still struggle a little bit to one-shot whoever that she's supposed to one-shot. I don't think it fixes any issues that she has, but she's already quite strong at plus 15. She looks like she can one-shot Grand plus 15, she can one-shot quite a lot of tanky units. So I don't think like rank boosting her is gonna fix any issue that she has. So if we go to supporter, Seol might be worth it. Let me see, support percent. Which one of her skill relies on support percent? This one? Seol might be worth it. Since all of these scales easily. If you have Seol, yeah. Wait, does this one doesn't, right? This one straight up 40% defense, yep. Seol might be worth it, might be. Albion is not worth it. I don't think it's going to help the Grace. Does it help the Grace? Let me see. Let's go. Shock ability. 60% boost edgy. Okay, this two does increase a little bit. But I think this one is the thing that it cannot be increased. The Grace reduce damage due to Grace effect. It doesn't improve this part of the skill, and this part is already maxed out, so I'm not sure if that's worth it. Yeah, that's about it. And maybe, yeah, Floria is worth it for sure, because not only is the support percent HP, that two things that scales, she's gonna be able to get it up because it relies on her max HP. Which one is it? This one relies on the max HP. So now that she has more max HP, right? You can also give her better runes. She will be able to boost more in advance. What about Michaela? Michaela in 2020? I don't even think that players should be building her anymore. Not worth it because of this skill. This skill doesn't get the scaling. This skill doesn't get the scaling. This skill is like straight up all stats plus 10%. If this is support percent times this thing, then maybe it's worth it. But the support percent is all here. So like, there's missing one element right there. Veronia, I feel like Veronia is not worth it. Not because it doesn't give her anything, but what problem does it fix? What problem does it fix? Veronia buff Alec can kill almost anyone. Who can now die to Veronia buff units? She can finally give 100% defense. That is true though, that is true. But we have to take into account that rank boost is freaking expensive. Would you rather rank boost? Or would you rather just get a rune with a substat to help you fix that 4% 100% defense problem? Ask yourself this question before you rank boost her. Let's look at the amount again. 5,000 times how many? Times 6. 30,000 honor points. Ask yourself, would you rather 30,000 honor points? Or would you rather just get a freaking rune? Just get a bloody goddamn rune with a substat defense. Which one is better? If you think 30,000 honor points is like, easy. One day I can farm 30,000 runes. Alright, for sure, go ahead. I can't. I know for sure I can't farm 30,000 freaking honor points one freaking day. Maybe some of you guys can. Maybe some of you guys don't sleep. But you have to ask yourself again, what problem does it fix in the equation? In this case, I don't think Veronia fixes anything. If you encounter a Celia, you're still dead. I don't think it fixes your Celia problem. Can anyone do a calculation? Can anyone do the calculation? Will this help prevent after Celia minus 25%, right? Will this help prevent that after Celia's buffs? Will it fix that problem though? If it doesn't, then I don't think it's worth it. I'm too lazy to do the calculation right now. It's increasing Veronia's asset size. 208.333 for 100% defense. Yeah, but then Celia will minus off that 25%, so it doesn't fix anything, right? So what does it fix? What does it help her with? You gotta ask yourself that question. Alright, so that basically concludes the rank boosting session. Hopefully I'll do more videos on this. Maybe I'll like make a separate video talking about which one I think is the best one and which one I think is the worst mercenaries to basically rank boost.